What are you laughing about, Mulvaney?
The whole thing. I mean, Michael Cohen, it's right. It is an SNL skit, right? You asked an interesting question, I think, which is the impact. How would the public react to this? But that's not the important question. The important question is, how is the jury going to react to this? And Steigerwald's right. Steigerwald's right. Look, he's coming out saying, I'm a bad guy. I'm turning over a new leaf. If he can sell that, then yeah, maybe he's got some credibility. But goodness gracious, every time we turn around, this guy loses credibility. So I'm not sure the jury is going to see it any differently than we do, which is, holy cow, if I ever get charged with a felony, please, please, please let Michael Cohen be the key witness against me.
What's your takeaway today?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just think that this is going to continue to be... If Cohen's going to be the person that brings Trump down, I think that this is all over. I mean, I don't...
What's all over?
I think that the case is all over. I don't think that he's going to be the person that brings him down. I think that he's going to be... Trump is going to come out of this on top because of the political aspects of it, and I've stuck to that all day long.
Look, I think this trial is about some shady business practices that Michael Cohen did and Donald Trump did. I don't think that changes the narrative, and I don't think the people that are paying attention to it are surprised that Michael Cohen is a liar and a thief. And he worked for a guy who probably had him bend the rules a bit, right? Like, Michael Cohen seemed to be very skilled at setting up a fake account, wiring money, not getting caught doing it. This probably wasn't his first time doing it. So I don't think it changes what the jury thinks of him. I think it's helpful for him to come out and say, look, I lied. I'm not lying now, but I lied a lot in the past for Donald Trump.
Yeah, this guy ain't Mike Pence.
Right, this guy ain't Mike. What are they saying in Trump world today?
You know, I think that they are, you know, getting ready to, well, I think the big question is whether or not Trump himself takes the stand.
Right, that's I mean, because now it's in the defense's, it's now the defense is starting to put on their case.
Yeah, and I think he had said before he would testify in his own trial. Now folks are saying whether or not he will do that. That's going to be a big question.
But I think he's going to continue to say that he wants to testify, because then when he can't, which he probably knows he shouldn't,
the lawyers are going to...
Then he's going to be like, oh my God, I'm so innocent. I should testify because I am innocent. But my lawyers don't allow it.
Mulvaney, he's not going to take the stand, is he?
No, I don't think so. I think Ashley's right. What he'll say is, I wanted to take the stand. My lawyers told me not to. By the way, it's sound advice. So, yeah, there's an easy out here. I don't think there's any chance of him actually testifying.
Jesse, we could get a verdict next week, no?
Look, it's possible, right? I agree. I don't think Donald Trump's going to take the stand. I think he wants to, but there's a question. You know, it was interesting today at the end of court, the defense made a motion to dismiss the charges. Probably going to be unlikely, but there was a key point of it. And Todd Blanche argued that when you look at everything the prosecution presented, there was not one mention of what the underlying crime is that Donald Trump is accused of trying to cover up. If they focus in on that, I believe could either be a hung jury. I don't know necessarily an acquittal, but I think it's a problem for the prosecution. I don't believe this is an easy case for jurors to think one way or another. I actually think this might be a hung jury, but yes, it's possible. Once you deal with closing arguments, and by the way, let me just say this quick, pay attention to jury instructions, what the law is, what the elements are of the crime. If the jury really focuses in on that, this is going to be a little bit hard to decide one way or another. But yes, it's possible we could get a verdict once it's handed to the jury.
All right. Jesse Weber, NewsNation legal contributor. Jesse, thank you. We'll probably talk to you again later this week.
His background's really fancy.
What is the background, Jesse?
Yeah, Jesse.
Scary podcast murder background. Sorry. It's the best I could do.
Thank you for watching. And make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.